Hello and welcome to another fabulous moment on Creative Platform. I remain my fabulous self, Sephiny Smart. Well, we've gone and done it again, preparing all the amazing, interesting stuff to entertain you on the show. Starting off from us getting our street smarts to discovering our amazing treasure of the week. And then we explore the power of the mind and the voice. A lot and more would we be bringing to you. But for now, I'll let you get all cuddled up on that favorite couch of yours. And when we come back, it'll be time for us to start dishing out all this interesting stuff we have lined up for you. Welcome back. It is definitely Creative Platform, and it's time for us to get all street smart. We go out on the streets to actually ask people what is that one thing that's been invented which they wish was never invented, and that one thing which was invented which they embrace fully and thank whoever the inventor was. Time for us to get all street smarts.
One thing invented that I can say I really appreciate is a computer, because I'm a photographer by profession, and I used to record my experience using analog cameras. And these days of computer, you see, I can achieve so many things using the computer, edit pictures and things like that. So that invention was a very appreciable one. I'm very, very happy, grateful for inventing computers.
Television. That television is actually the thing that keeps me busy. Let's say now, when I'm stressed and I can't do anything, I just go and watch TV, and I really appreciate the television.
One thing that was invented I appreciate. I think a cell phone. Communication has been made very simple, and the old system of sending communications through the post office, or you could send an oral communication, just simplified through the cell phone.
Can say car. They don't try shout for phone, but yes, we don't they try, but I can't really see.
One thing that was invented that I'm grateful for, invention, when you talk about mobility, motor, car, is one thing one should be grateful of.
One thing that I invented I was grateful was that it is about the network. I thank God for the life of the past president, which is Olusegun Obasanjo. He made it possible for life to be easy for us with the communications around. And since he have put this network thing here in Nigeria, God has done it, and other communications, other networkings are becoming, and life has been so easy, and the life is now turning to a technology one, and you see the younger ones, they're growing, operating the phones, and that's one thing I really, really appreciated, and I wish it would continue.
I would say that phone first, because I cannot travel far east to go and speak with my mom, my people over there. Like now, I can pass message in Abuja, from Abuja to their destination. Then, secondly, I wouldn't like promise a fail, as in this point agenda, as in like electricity. They said something like they will invest in electricity, but now, up to now, we are still having, in some places there's no lights, and everything is going down because of no electricity. So if they should, if there can be something like implement like that GSM as they did it, and we are making calls and we are carrying it up and down on our pocket. If we can get lights, water and other, I think we'll be happy.
Let me say, like all these digital handsets, camera phone, that's the one that are being invested in that is not yet, imported into the country.
And I think one other thing that I love would have been invented that was not invented is, talk about something, I thought a cat would fly.
Which could have been invented that is not in existence. Well, I'm thinking of one. Had it been I had opportunity of trying to create, because I'm into a business, and I come to realize that moving, like information is so global now, we can move anyhow. But there are some, concrete, tangible goods, substance that cannot be easily moved. And going through airline, going through sea is a more difficult one. How I wish you can pass, you have a medium where goods, heavy goods can be, fly directly without going through, let's say, sea, going through aircraft, just like information goes. It goes like that. That's one thing I'm thinking about now. And
Invention of the phone. The phone helps us in many ways, as in to contact one another from even far distance. So I appreciate that. And one thing I want them to invent is something like a machine that can catch any thief. That's just what I want.
My name is Collins Abiodun Adeyemi. I'm a director of ceremonies. I have been doing this actively for about 6 years. I graduated from University of Ilorin in 1989. I've always been self-employed. I did my youth service with NTA in 1990, and my service with NTA actually opened up a lot of doors for me. I have a passion for speaking. I do a lot of master of ceremony works, and my clients are always very happy.
You'd like to be called director of ceremony and not master of ceremony. What really is the difference?
For me, it's just a matter of trying to stand out from the others. A director of ceremonies is someone who takes total charge of the event. I studied performing arts in a university, and for me, what I'm doing now is still performing arts. What do you need? You need your audience, you need the stage, you need sound, you need lights, all the theatrical embellishments that you have. And most importantly, in theater, there's the director. Like your program now, I think, you have a director handling this program and stuff. So the director stands and is able to see the weaknesses and the strengths of the event. And that's what I do, because from the time I'm engaged, I take charge of the program. Where the exit points, where the entrance is, where the usher is going to stand, where the caterer is going to be, what cues are we taking, the cues have to be tight, at what time is this person going to say this. It's a whole lot of things, and you have to direct all that to ensure that your event comes out well and is a success at the end of the day.
How would you actually explain the essence of the mind and the voice of the role of the MC?
It takes, I'll start by saying it takes a very sound mind in the first place to be able to climb the stage to talk to thousands of people. I'm sure you've heard of the word stage fright. So many people have it. They can't talk, in a filled, packed room. Some people will tell you they have different ways of remedying that. Holding pins, holding coins, whatever. You hold on to something to give you that extra confidence. But I think it's about having an open mind, having a great mind. Relating the mind to the voice, you have an open mind. You have a, let me use the word, a transparent mind. You're able to see clearly your audience. You're able to digest the event ahead of time and analyze, and then probably also put it down in paper. Okay, this is how I'm going to approach this event. Now the voice synchronizes with that, because with the way your mind thinks while you are inside the hall, your voice levels should go in tandem with that. And once your audience are able to communicate with you, that means you've studied them, you know the kind of audience, you know the kind of jokes you're supposed to crack, you know the kind of way you're supposed to talk. Is it formal? Is it semi-formal? Is it informal? What kind of levels are you using to talk to these people? Once you're able to capture that, you're home and dry.
How do you continuously stay on top of your game? Do you go for training? What exactly do you do, especially when an event is coming up?
I must let you know that one of the things I find I do very passionately is read. I love to read a lot, and I always encourage all those around me to always pick a book a day. Some people are very slow readers, some are very fast. I read like 2-3 books a week. And I grew up developing that culture. I love to watch very unique TV programs, talk shows, live events, American Music Awards, whatever kind of award it is, live shows where you also find different types of compares. At a point, you also need to train your voice to get to a particular level where people will recognize it, will appreciate it, and love it. What you have as a director of ceremonies, your voice, and then of course it even goes beyond that. What's your style of presentation? How do you look? Standing in front of people, how do people appraise you? You must have a dress sense. People should know you. If you're wearing your suits, if you're wearing English, let it be English the way it's English. If it's South, let it be South the way we know South.
So there must be a certain brand about you.
There must be, and people should see that in you. And let me tell you something. You are addressed the way you are dressed.
Have you got a certain weakness? You talked about stage fright initially.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in a situation where you've actually had stage fright, and have you been able to overcome it?
That's a very good question, and I'll tell you why. I have 2 lives. I'm naturally a very shy person. It's a contradiction to the kind of work I do. But again, I found out over the years that God probably has given me this unique gift. The moment I handle a microphone, no matter what the number of crowd is present there, once you hand over a microphone to me, it's like something just, it's like a masquerade. Human beings wear masquerades, that's living 2 lives. The life before the masquerade and the life with the masquerade on, the mask on. So, you hand over the microphone, and then immediately it's like I'm putting on a mask. And I feel so comfortable, I feel happy, and then I just leap out from that other person, and then I just do the job. Stage fright, I think I've overcome that over the years. With experience over the years, I've overcome that. But definitely, I always transcend into another person to do my job. And once I put the microphone down, I go back to the quiet, gentle, and humble Collins.
What are 5 words you would actually use to define the role of the MC?
Articulate, sound, intelligent, brave. You need to be brave. In fact, brave and courageous, I must say. Those are the 5 qualities I would say readily. It's very important. People will accept you. People will want to listen to you. And in most cases, you make people feel comfortable, which is the key word for being a master of ceremony.
What has been your highlights and your lowlights in the role of the MC in your career?
Wow, I've had a lot of highlights, I must be frank. Even the one I did recently over the weekend, I've had a lot of fun. I think for me, when I was growing up and I made up my mind to chart this course, then I used to say it would be a joy for me to MC for kings and queens. And I think the highest king at any point, I guess at that time while I was growing up, was the president of a nation, our nation, our great country, Nigeria. I've had the privilege to have MC'd for former President Obasanjo. I've had the privilege of MCing for our late President Umaru Yar'Adua, God rest his soul. I've had the privilege of also MCing for the current president, both when he was vice president and as now president. And of course, so many ministers, governors, I think those are the kings and queens we're talking about. And then I must also let you know, it's not every event you wake up feeling fit to go for. I'll give you an example. Supposing you're doing a back-to-back, right? You do an event like yesterday night, for instance, you're doing one first thing in the morning. There's a possibility that because you finished quite late, you've been standing all through 5, 6, 7 hours at this event, you're going to do the same thing the following morning, get up. We're human beings. Naturally, the body is going to tell on you. So one needs to watch it. So you get up in the morning and you're feeling, I'm feeling a bit weak, tired and stuff, and you're going through another round of stress. So how do you comport yourself? How do you do so? Those are some of the low moments.
What's the one thing that actually embraces the depth of creativity in the role of the MC?
That's the golden question, actually, and I'm happy that's coming last. Basically, the role of an MC is to ensure that your event is successful. The truth is, everybody needs to know where his strength lies and follow it. You do not get a comedian. It's what I have always said at all my programs anytime I go. And a few of them have come approach me and said, I'll guide you to spoil our business. I said no. It's very important that we try to understand each of our roles. A comedian is a comedian. A director of ceremony is a director of ceremony. I always advise people, get a guy who knows the job. It's his job. Get the comedian to be part of the program. Whether it's item 6 or item 3, whatever. Bring him in, let him crack his jokes for 5, 6, 7, 10 minutes maximum, and he goes away. And you pay him for that. But to entrust him to a serious event, you just watch your money go down the drain. Okay? But having said that, I crack jokes based on the environment inside the hall. And people will laugh, matured, very clean and nice jokes.
It is still definitely creative platform, and I'm having lots of fun hanging out here with you. But now it's not time for me to leave you yet. But at this point, it's time for us to get all serious and meet our amazing treasure of the week. Who is this amazing treasure going to be? I have no idea. You know me, I never tell you. It's time for you to stick more with me and find out what amazing treasure of the week
is. Yes, y'all. My name is 5E and I'm off the wall. Faculty in the house, yeah, we next to ball. We just they run things. I want boys they crawl. I want boys they crawl. See as we run things. I want boys they crawl. Hi, what's up? My name is Five. I'm from a group called the Faculty. The others couldn't be here just now. Everybody has work they're doing for the team. I stay in ABJ. I'm a rapper. I do poetry on the side and pretend that I don't suck at it. Yeah, all around nice guy, I'd like to think. I've been rapping since, say, 2001, but never professionally. I never really took it serious up until lately. Let me tell you what it is, what makes me special. I'm a source of light, I'm a rhyming vessel. With lines, I'm Nokia, I'm connecting people. I'm that brand new movie on an HD visual. I'm not a rapper, I'm the chocolate within. I'm a lemon twist for that vodka and gin. I like rap because, it's just words. It's just people saying what they think or how they feel or whatever. It's there's a certain realness about it because you sit down with a pen and a paper and whatever thoughts come into your head, you just scribble and let everybody around you know. So it's kind of real in that sense, even though we know a lot of rappers brag and just lie about what they got and whatnot. But yeah, rap, it's kind of real. It's kind of real. And when you do shows a lot, when you're on the stage, when you say something and the crowd gets it and they scream, it's incredible. I'm guessing you probably get that other genres of music as well, but in rap it's something else. It's incredible. When an MC moves a crowd, it's incredible. Rapping, I'd like to achieve respect. That might come off as weird. A lot of people will say that. A lot of people will probably talk about the money and fame and whatnot. But I'm good with respect. Because you can make money for a year or two as a rapper, then that passes, that phase just passes away, and you're no longer hot. Your CDs don't sell anymore, nobody comes to your shows and blah, blah, blah. But then you made the money for 2 years, you drove the cars or got the houses or whatever. Longevity, maybe, is what I'm trying to say. Be relevant. Say stuff that's relevant. Say stuff that will be played for 3 years rather than 3 months. I have some Nikes. I'm a fresh pair. I'm that new look from that fresh cut hair. I has a full stomach. I got some soul food kick like Kung Fu Panda. I master seafood. My one major weakness is procrastination. Yeah, I kind of do that a lot. And it doesn't help in any way at all. Yeah, so I just like to say everybody should learn from that, basically. Creativity, I think, it's God's gift. I know that might sound like a cliche or whatever. Everybody says that, but yes, we are gifted to be able to do certain creative things, maybe more than other people. And in my opinion, creativity in whatever form has to be nurtured, has to be worked hard at. Yes, it comes naturally, but still you have to strive to get better. And we need it because, let's be honest, our world today isn't the most beautiful place. So whatever that we can do to make it more livable, we should. Why not? So creativity, I really, really hope we nurture our creative minds and get better. Bless this mic's the pure brown finesse of my character's classic. I'm Hannibal Lecter. I'm a verse from Grand. I'm a gold mine. Hip hop's in my veins. I am a dope line. Yes. Old Trafford on Match Day Live. I'm a theater of dreams, boy. I am fire. I know there are lots of people out there who haven't embraced their treasures or talent or, just the special things that they can do. It can be hard, truth be told, it can be hard. It's not always that easy. But then we have pressures, especially in the north. We have pressures like family. They're not sure that that's what they want their kids to be doing. You should just get a straight job and all of that. And it's all good. They do mean well for you. But at the end of the day, you have to be happy. So if you have this special treasure, the talent or whatever that you want to showcase, first, work hard at it, because there are lots of people out there who are talented. You have to work hard to stand out. Second, be brave. Do that thing that you want to do. Show the world what you can do, but work hard at it. Get better and get yourself places where you get recognized.
Okay, babes, we'll finally come to the very end of our show. This is the point where, I get all cliche and say I hate to go, but I have to go. But the deal is I gotta go. My time is up and I've gotta go. However, I want to say thank you very much for sticking with me all the way. And I also would like to give out my usual quote where I say everything is possible. You just need to believe. But like I like to add up to it, I say don't just believe. You gotta take another step and actually act. Do something about that which you're passionate about. Today is all that matters. Utilize it to the fullest. And I do want to say thank you very much to Kola, who is behind my camera, who's, being beautiful, excellent, all that, for helping me. Thank you very much, Kola. And to all the guests who came on the show, starting from Colin to Dayami, to our amazing treasure that we found, and all the people who found on the streets, I say thank you very much. Have a great day as I remain my humble self, Sephiny Smart. Have a great day.